Welcome to another edition, part two of the Double Shot. I, of course, Jason Rantz, Jake Skorheim, talking about flying. You're a considerate flyer. I most certainly am an annoyed flyer. The worst thing I think to be on a plane is when you sit down and you have someone next to you who wants to talk. And for most people, it's a very awkward maneuvering to get out of that kind of conversations, right? Because you don't want to talk to some random person.
Well,
you do because you're friendly.
Yeah, I do.
But I think you're actually, I do think the anomaly on this one. I think more people are on my side of not wanting to talk to some annoying stranger.
you just can't. You can't stand it.
I hate. First of all, I hate small talk. Period.
Yeah.
I most definitely hate small talk with someone who I have no clue who they are. Don't really care. All I know about you. This last flight, because I was texting you the entire time.
I know you were. Yeah. And you're like, I think she's reading my text messages.
I'm certain she was reading my text messages as I was talking a whole lot of smack about her.
You were. Yeah.
But she comes on, and I swear to God, she first spoke with a British accent.
Oh, and then it went away.
And then it completely went away.
No.
She was doing some weird, game, I guess,
Yeah.
where she wanted people to think she was a Brit for some reason.
Yeah.
Second she sat down, she started talking to me in a normal
She
accent.
realized she couldn't keep it up. She goes, this is actually a
I
2.5
can't
hour
commit to
flight.
this for 2.5 hours.
We're late. I can't do this for 2.5 hours. I don't know how many. Yeah, that's horrible.
Well, the good news was she wouldn't have had to do it with me for 2.5 hours, because the second she started to talk to me.
How do you get out of it?
Well, first I started to text you, and I think that is a subliminal sign to them that, oh my God, he's probably texting someone about having a talk.
Yeah, that's just a go away. Yeah, for sure.
And then I swear to God, this is what I did. She was in the middle of talking to me. She was talking. I can't remember what she was saying because I wasn't really paying attention. You be her for a second.
Here
my
don't
headphones.
you just love
I put
Harry
on my headphones.
and William? Don't you love them?
She was normals at that point.
She's not British anymore?
No, she was British. I might have actually
Oh, okay.
talked to her.
As
soon as she
are you
did
excited about Vegas?
I just
Do
pulled
you
my
like
headphones
to what's your game? Do you like to play
and I put them
craps?
on, and I started.
Are you staying at the Sands?
She asked me, "What's bringing you to Vegas?" And
Who think's bringing me to Vegas?
Well, yeah, I'm going for a conference,
Yeah.
or I'm going for fun. That's the only two.
I
reasons.
I actually like to talk to people on a plane because I'm a nervous flyer.
God.
So what I do is, I've talked about this before. I drink 2 Heineken as fast as I possibly can, just so I get that good feeling going. And then I just square up because you're sitting this close next to someone on a plane, and I'm just hanging out. I have made so many wonderful. That's not true. I haven't made wonderful friends, but I have talked to people on planes for hours. But now that I'm thinking about it, you're probably the reaction that they're talking about. When I get off the plane with them, they're not excited about the conversation.
They're texting their friends.
They're texting their friends, which
Saying,
they do a lot
"Shut
now
up.
that you mention
I
it.
told you.
People always text when I talk to them on a plane.
If
I didn't realize
someone's
it before.
doing that, they're talking about you and how annoying you are.
Well,
Sorry to break that.
That's
to
a
you.
bummer.
Something else happened on this flight, which was a total scam. So first class, you get a meal going and coming back, right? On longer flights that are more,
I wouldn't know that. Yeah, I
it's
fly with kids.
in the back with
Yep.
kids.
Yep.
It's very wonderful, and free booze and everything. You'd be so happy with your.
I would
Heineken.
be so happy.
So they announced on the PA first. They announced at the beginning of the flight, there's someone with a peanut allergy on board. If you have any peanuts, please don't open the bag. Keep it to yourself. Blah blah blah. I didn't think anything of it because they don't even serve peanuts on planes anymore for the same reason. Then, as the flight attendant's coming around, normally taking your food order, she leans in and says, "Oh, we're not going to be able to serve your meals today because they have peanuts in them."
What?
I had no idea what.
You paid for that meal.
I know.
Do you get money back?
So I was about to complain once I got off the flight because I love to complain, especially on Twitter. So I got an email, and I'm presuming all of us did in first class, saying we're giving you an extra 12,000 miles
because you couldn't eat your
yeah.
meal. What is that?
I don't know what it
What does that
equates
equal to?
but
What does it get?
I
What
don't know.
does 12,000 miles get you?
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Like a quarter of a flight?
I suppose I could just complain. A quarter? What are you, nuts? Not even an eighth.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think it gets you taking off.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've flown on a plane.
I think that's probably $20.
Peanut
maybe.
allergies is a real new thing. I got in trouble the other day at my kid's school because I packed one of my kids is in preschool, and I was packing the snack for the day, and I packed little Costco, the pretzel peanut butter bites. Okay. Delicious. Who everyone loved. My son just eats them like crazy.
Okay, they're not going to sponsor us.
So I packed those in. I love Costco. I just love it. So I packed those, and then we get a message like within 20 minutes of my son being
Wow.
dropped off at school. We get a message from his school. Peanuts are not allowed, blah, 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 blah. They didn't direct it at me specifically, but I know it was about me because I
Yeah.
sent him with like peanut butter in his stuff. That wasn't a thing. Peanut allergies was not a thing when I
Because
was a
it's
kid.
made up. This is the move of narcissists.
Somebody must have it.
You've got a narcissist 7-year-old, or the parents are narcissists who want to bring more attention to their kid. Peanut allergies do not exist. And spare me the complaints. You're all scam artists. You just want attention. It's like celiac disease. Oh, we can't have gluten. Yes, you can. You're just making a choice.
Do you really think that it's not real?
I don't
Peanut
think it's
allergies?
real. I think it's
They didn't have them when we were
it's a
kids.
created thing because people just decided, oh, maybe I shouldn't give my kid peanuts because they could become allergic to it. But the fact is, you give the kid the peanut early on. That's how they don't.
So they build up an immunity. Yeah.
It is a total scam. That's right. I mean, it literally exists, but it's a scam, and I don't care. And frankly, if you've got a peanut allergy to that degree,
Yeah.
you don't get to fly. Sorry, fly private.
Like, why does your flight have to be interrupted because somebody else has a peanut allergy?
That's absolutely ridiculous.
How are these people going to survive in life?
Yeah. Well, how do they
Just
get
don't
through
eat a
the
peanut.
day?
Don't eat a peanut.
But how do they get through the day if they're so sensitive to peanuts? That
Great question.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And with your kid's school, were they going through the lunch within 20 minutes?
Somebody noticed it. Somebody had a nostril. And, that's a peanut. That's a peanut pretzel.
Maybe someone was allergic and almost died.
No, they would have told us that. No, they just said no peanuts. Here's a reminder, and they make you feel like a bad parent, but like
Apparently, no right to privacy with children and their peanut snacks.
I guess,
It's ridiculous. We'll see you next time.